Welcome to My Voice is Your Voice. We invite you to listen, feel, and expand your soul with the message that follows. Dear friends, I am Jeshua, your companion and brother. I am with you now, in this very moment. Accept my presence and my companionship, for I am never far from you. I wish to gently touch your heart with my hand, to remind you of who you truly are and the unity that binds us together. Greet me in return. Open your heart to me. I come as a messenger of oneness, and I kneel before you, seeing you as my equal, my soulmate, and my brother or sister. I honor what you do and who you are on earth. Being incarnated here as a soul in a human body is one of the greatest challenges. It is difficult to remember who you are in this place, to reconnect with your cosmic origin, your vastness, your eternal nature. It's a challenge because everything here seems designed to help you forget your deepest essence. From a young age, you are taught to trust only your senses. What your eyes, ears, and nose tell you is the real reality. In this world, the material realm is seen as the epitome of what is real, solid, and true. And especially now, in an age where the scientific worldview dominates, there is skepticism about seeing beyond the physical, sensory world. To look within, to feel and intuit with the heart, is often dismissed as superstition or fantasy. This is a great paradox because it is only at the level of the soul that you discover who you truly are. It is within the inner world, not the external, that you truly find yourself. The world around you leads you astray, placing so much importance on outward appearances and externally verifiable knowledge. According to society, only that which can be perceived by the senses or reasoned with the mind can be considered real. But what about all the emotions people struggle with? The deep loneliness and emptiness many endure. This is not just an individual issue. It is a fundamental problem in the world. There is a deep existential crisis, one that gnaws at the hearts of almost everyone. This is why the soul is so needed. It is the source of meaning in everyday life. So who or what is this soul? To actively search for your soul in today's world is an act of great courage. It means letting go of the limiting, rational thinking imposed on you and turning inward to discover what truly lives within you, especially if what you find there differs from societal norms and ideas. As you venture inward, you will encounter not just light, but also darkness. For when you open the gate to your inner world, you will also become aware of your darker parts. It is in this moment that you will be tested, and it will be essential to rely on the larger reality of your soul to understand that even what appears to be the darkest parts has meaning. Reconnecting with your soul is desperately needed in this world. It is the path back home, back to who you truly are. From the light within your soul, you can infuse the world with new ideas, new energy, courage, and confidence. There is so much that is needed here that can flow through an awakened soul. There is so much sorrow, so much pain and suffering in this world. I do not say this to discourage you, but to highlight how urgent and vital it is for you to recognize and feel your soul's presence in your life. By doing so, you not only become a light for yourself, but also for others. How do you connect with your soul? In a world so disconnected from the soul, this question is rarely asked. It is not a question children are asked as they grow up and go through their education. How do you connect with your inner world? Not just with your emotions or fleeting moods, but with what lies behind your inner world? Is there a more permanent world, the world of your soul, the energy of your unique I, your soul's essence? This possibility is not even recognized, so no one teaches you how to connect with that world. The result is the spiritual poverty that pervades the world today. To explain the reality of the soul to you, I invite you to imagine that you are in the final hour of your life. Death is approaching, and you will soon cross over to the other side, the afterlife. You have done this many times before, as you have lived many lives on earth. And in each of these lives, you have crossed that threshold. Sometimes the transition was peaceful, other times more challenging. Even if the transition was difficult and you died with a sense of struggle, you also experienced an intense liberation when your soul was released from the physical body. The more peaceful the transition, the more joyous it feels. But in all cases, there is a deep sense of relief in letting go of the earthly form. It is as if you are returning to your natural state, and you cannot comprehend how you ever forgot this feeling. Now, come with me and release any negative ideas you have about death. Imagine that you are at the end of your life, and as you give up the struggle and release your final breath, your soul gently ascends out of your earthly body. Without effort, you rise and feel light, not just from the light around you, but from within your own being. Your body becomes agile, free from heaviness or struggle. You are like a bird, moving toward wherever your heart desires. Allow your imagination to soar. Imagine that, free from the physical body, you are drawn to a new environment, perhaps a garden, the sea, or a forest. It appears effortlessly, and everything you see radiates life. Every living thing looks upon you with benevolence. There is a gentle invitation emanating from everything, and the beauty is overwhelming. A deep joy bubbles up in your heart, and you feel, this is how it should be. This is natural. Here, I am home. You encounter friends and loved ones who have passed, as well as guides who greet you with open hearts, allowing you to be who you are. They offer a helping hand when needed. You have now stepped into the dimension of the soul. Here, everything is different. Time and space are far more fluid. You can be in one place and then another with no effort at all. The inner takes precedence over the outer. When you connect with someone on the inner level, your call is answered, and you suddenly find yourself together in a shared space. Though not as physical as the earth, you still have a form. You and the other person can communicate much more easily, with far less effort than you are accustomed to on earth. In this realm, your form is fluid and agile. You can change your appearance at will. Your age, your hair color, your eyes, all can be altered. This is a joyous experience. You choose the form that best suits your inner state and facilitates communication. In the dimension of the soul, the inner world gives shape to the outer. What is inside you determines your appearance and experiences. Feel this for a moment. What is it within you that shapes your experiences, that attracts and creates them? Clearly, you are not your body. You are not your form. because it can take so many different shapes. You are not defined by your location or role, as even these are fluid and dynamic. What remains constant is your heart. Feel your heart now. In the world of the soul, your heart is free to explore, to encounter, and to experience. Feel the joy of that freedom. Then feel the immense wisdom that resides within you. Ask your soul how it wishes to present itself to you. Does it appear as a joyous, free being? Or perhaps as an old, wise woman or man? Or maybe as a child? It does not matter. Your soul chooses the form that is most fitting for the message it wishes to convey. Let your soul show itself to you now. And if you cannot see or hear anything, then feel it. Feel the eternal dimension to which you belong and allow it to envelop you. Once, you were that free bird. You are that joy, that creative freedom. Allow it to descend into your body, into your abdomen. Be free and live from that inner freedom. What is the purpose of the soul on earth? Why is it here? The soul wants to awaken in this dimension. It is so easy to forget yourself here, to become completely alienated from your essence. Your soul wanted to be here. It is a messenger of God, a part of the all-encompassing energy you call God. Your soul is one unique particle of that infinite creative source. Your soul is evolving over time, but not in the kind of time you understand on earth. The world of the soul is much more vast and immeasurable than you can conceive with earthly standards. As I said before, time and space in the soul realm are fluid, dynamic, and form more from within than from without. The soul develops through many lives, and one of those lives is shaped by you. You are the unique fusion of your soul with this earthly personality. No one is exactly like you. You are also unique to your soul. This life is a unique circumstance in which your soul wants to discover and deeply understand what it means to be embodied and to give of itself. Feel the greatness and courage of your soul, for it is you who takes the step forward. You take the risk. Respect yourself. You are a great being, an inalienable part of God itself, yet you often make yourself far too small. You suffer from societal judgments and ideas about good and evil. When I ask you to connect with your soul, I ask you to unite with your light and also with your fire. Light is also fire, and fire represents passion, inspiration, and enthusiasm. You are strong souls, and to enter the adventure of incarnation on earth, you needed courage. You took a risk, for you are capable of unimaginable depths. You have faced them before, and yet here you are again. There is a deep conviction in you, a passion, a fire that drives you to be here and let your light shine. To connect with that fire, it is necessary to confront your dark emotions, your so-called dark side. Everything within these emotions carries a message for you. The anger, fear, resistance, hate. Everything that has been labeled negative holds a life force. Call up this reservoir of emotions. Allow it to appear, even if it seems dark and murky. Within each of you is a primal force. Feel that deep within you. Let that force rise from the earth through your root chakra and feel it. Ground yourself in this earth, trust in your strength, and stand firm. You are too vast, too beautiful, too rich in inner treasures to shrink. We need you on earth as a beacon of light, and the first step is for you to remember, recognize who you are, and allow the dimension of your soul to come alive in your daily life. I began this message by saying that I respect you, that I kneel before you, and those are not empty words. You are the ones who carry the torch of light in this world and challenge limiting worldviews. You do not fight with words or force. You do it by connecting inwardly with who you are. You do it by putting the soul dimension first. By remembering this reality and allowing it to radiate with full conviction, you bring light into this world. I thank you for your presence here today and for your presence on earth. Do not doubt who you are. Be the bright, beautiful soul that you are. Thank you.